What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? The path to 1 penny is a bumpy road. It's a very bumpy road, but I'm going to show you what we're doing right now and whether or not it seems viable that is the next step. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and that will help me out tremendously. We're going to start here with the chart action, though, and for those of you that are just now following, I do have a new setup here, and this is predictive ranges. The green and red lines, by the way, are AI generated moving averages. So we're going to watch them, but that's not really what we're looking for right now. What I'm looking for right now are the predictive ranges. What I'm doing here is establishing a point of control, and that's going to be the blue line in each one of these sets. So the blue line represents the point of control. The red and green lines are the value area high and the value area low. This right here was a number where I thought that's probably going to be our bottom, and it was, in fact, the area that really represented the bottom. But so for those of you that don't know, I do futures trading, and one of the things that I do is some high risk trading. And what I'm doing is this is very simple. I hope that you guys understand. This is the value area high in the red, value area low in the green. It's very simple. When it comes up here into the red, you go short to the point of control. When it comes down here into the green range, you go long, again, taking your profits at the point of control. So that is how I'm trading. So that's why I'm using this right now. But the overall consensus, though, still provides value. You can see right here, we're actually in a bullish pattern if you use the indicators as designed. And they're designed as if you have a blue, buy another blue that's raised, not in the current value here. That means that's a bullish sentiment. Now, you can look at the chart and really tell me that in the long term, it doesn't really look too bullish because you do have a lot of downward pressure. So this is kind of an aberration on this move. But we were establishing this low area and this point of control at a lower level right there. So it does look like we're in the path of reversing, but we did mint a value area. We did mint a point of control a little bit lower. So we're probably looking at a more bearish sentiment incoming. Now, if that does not play out, let's refresh here. If that does not play out, then look, here's where we are. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at this. I'm not making any plays. I would not advise anybody to invest at the point of control. If you're making a play, if you're making a move, even if you're just going spot looking for a long, I would not make a move until it comes down into this value area. Now, some people will tell you, "Oh, bro, just buy at any time when it's way down here, bro. It's going to be a good buy," and that is correct. It would be a good buy. Almost at any price down here, but you have to stare at your crypto wallet every day. You stare at your crypto wallet every day. So why don't you do it at the spot where it looks like it'll go upwards instead of buying up here and then seeing it range here for a month? And you start thinking, are they even doing anything? Are they even trying over there on the dev team? So, make a decision on what you want to do, but that's what you should be doing. You should be looking at these value area lows, buying at that point. Now, again, I take profit at the point of control. So you do what you want to do. I do futures trading. That's up to you. But the important things, really, the stable algo quant team funding is almost approved, right? Here we are. And you can see down here right now, it's not passing, but we've seen a lot of people start to step in. 61% yes, very small amounts of no or abstaining. So that is this is a really good sign. We've got 2 more days basically to get this done. Well, 3 more days to get this done. And I think that it's going to pass. I really think that it's going to pass. They're going to be funded for this period of time, and we're going to get to the repeg. Now, that's when things get interesting. Right now, trading at 357 million market cap, 14.9 in trade volume over here. Same thing, really. Nothing's really changed too much, not too significantly. 120 million market cap. We still, obviously, we're still carrying a debt of 9.7 billion that we're going to have to work on through this algorithmic repeg. So the volume is 11 million, but the important thing here is we're so close to getting this passed. This is what we're looking to do. We're trying to get 11.7330 passed, and that leads to what happens here if we get that repeg done. Well, the last time we had repeg, it burned 67%, basically 66% of the token supply. And this does not include enthusiasm, but it burned 66% of the token supply when the repeg happened on Luna, or when the original Terra to Luna peg happened. Then the supply was 1 billion tokens. By the time it collapsed, it was 343 million. That's why the value of Terra Luna was so high at that time, or the Luna token, I should say. Terra was $1 because what it was doing is it was burning on every transaction, and it had burned an enormous amount of the supply. Perfect opportunity, great time. So now we have to look at where are we going to go with this. Well, look, the goal right here is this penny, and that is about 100 at least X away, more like 150X, as you can see. But what we're looking for is, can we get a 10X here? Well, I guess I should have said maybe 500X, 400, 300, 200X away. So, God, math. So if we could, and just to give you an idea here, what's the value of this token in the market cap? And I feel like when we get into a bull run, when we get into something where, we've got function and utility, then we're looking at this market cap being about 20X from where it is, maybe 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 30, and we're going to say 10 billion market cap. So if we just dealt with the simple fact, right, that this market cap is going to triple, then we're going to add a 1 and an 8 to this area right here. That's going to be, again, it's going to be a lot more. I'm sorry, a 1 and an 8 into this area right here. So that puts us in a much better position than we are right now. Creates a lot more value for the network, and that's without anybody doing anything else other than the market conditions being more favorable. Puts us at 1.8 right here. So then we have like a 10X to go from there. And really it's about an 8X to go from there. So could it not be argued that with this 5 trillion supply, if we burned 66% of the circulating supply of Luna Classic, that's going to be about a 2.5X on that price. That 2.5X gets us to about 4,000. It creates a little bit of enthusiasm. What I'm saying here is that this number right here is going to be a 4, right? So all we have to do is get to a 20 billion market cap, providing functionality and use cases to the audience here, and then we are at a penny. I'm not making this up. This is not crazy math. This is actually simplified to a level that I hope that everybody can kind of gather around and see that we are on a path to a penny. It's not a matter of if we can do it. It's a matter of when it's going to be done at this point. So I think if you do the math, you're going to come with the same thing, unless you're bearish and unless you got wrecked, or you're just a degen who's never made it and is never going to make it, and you're just there to cry. Then you probably will come up to the conclusion like, no, bro, it's not going to happen. And that's fair enough. I mean, like, you stay poor, no big deal. It's okay. You were poor when you started watching this video. You'll be poor at the end of it too. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you disagree with me, that's okay. Hit the dislike button. If you like the content, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave a comment and subscribe if you want to. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.